must be an android heaven.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
When a
I will.
Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It will be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Let's see here. Traumatized.
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
Unsure.
He's obviously not what I was expecting. But I don't have enough information yet to form a definitive opinion.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Adapt.
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this. Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
All right. Propane and propane accessories. Hi, I'm back from the dead.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
You might be in shock.
Let's see, anything? I'm just paranoid I'm gonna miss something. I've already missed a lot.
The Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged.
It's over here.
No damage or casualties to either side. The minister
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's
spoken
desk.
of intolerable
It's that desk
provocation
right
that
there.
cannot go unanswered. Countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces
Alright.
to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the
Good
situation
Lord.
develops.
They already repaired you?
Unfortunately, my predecessor was too damaged to be repaired. I'm the new Connor.
Don't waste any time over at CyberLife. I don't think Hank's gonna be overjoyed to see you.
That's too bad. What was the L1 for? I guess I missed it. So better go reintroduce myself. I think the rest of that is just looking at the things, so... Everyone was backwards. Well, that doesn't help. I think they said it was this desk right here. Yep.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Really wish I could just come and go at my job. Yeah, I'll show up whenever. Probably hungover. Possibly even still drunk.
Hi, honey. You okay?
Alright, I guess we're standing back up. See, examine his desk, explore police station. Rather explore his desk first. Knights of the Black Death, dark heavy metal. Man has good taste in music. Let's see, we'll analyze. Matches, original Jimmy Bar, wood phosphorus. So Jimmy's Bar. So it's a place he frequents. Multi-department unit responsible for the Red Ice Network dismantle of 2028. Real police, a good cow. Let's see here. Hares, canine hares, St. Bernard dog. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Promoted to the rank of lieutenant, becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit police force. Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the DPF. Alright. Fatty acids, cholesterol, yep, donuts. We don't bleed the same color. I don't something. If I wanted to be ignored, I'd talk to my ex-wife. If you're not a bartender, then go away. Anti-Android slogans. Use your brain, not your Android. Android free space. Another Android hater. Japanese maple. Cold coffee, traces of caffeine. Missing something. Looks like that right there. Nope. Nope. Oh. Cap. Detroit basketball cap. Alright. Complete.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
I am unkillable.
Jesus.
Hank! In my office!
Is there anything else left? Is that just a magazine to read? Yeah, it is. We'll skip it.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
Huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Let's see here.
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office.
Have a nice day, Captain.
And go fuck yourself. Let's see, check on Hank. There's some stuff that's locked. Let's looky-loo around. Captain Fowler isn't available right now. That's one way of putting it. Let's see. Is there anything over here? Ooh, let's go check on this. For real? Figured if anybody would be authorized, it's me. Let's see, can we release this person?
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you! Fucking android.
OBS room 101. Let's see. is the room where I took a bullet. Anything in here? See where, yeah. I got my shit splattered. Wait, what was that? Fire hydrant? Did you fuck with it? Nope. Maybe we could have a flashback or something. Nope, nothing. At least I don't think. So I think I just have to be a little bit more cautious. You know, next time not to stick around. Just get the hell out of there.
Shit. Look at that. A fucking ghost. His clone ends up in a dumpster, but this morning, what do you know? Another son of a bitch takes his place.
Hello. My name is Connor.
Never seen an android like you before. Model are you?
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
Nope.
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh. When a human gives you an order, you obey. Got it? Stay out of my way. Next time, you won't get off so easy.
Yeah, that dude is totally gonna eat a bullet the second I get the chance to.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no one was available to answer our questions.
Of course not.
The first book written by an artificial intelligence has just been published, and to call it a success would be an understatement. Do Humans Dream of Mammalian Sheep has shot to the top of the bestseller list. Moreover, critics are unanimous in their praise for the depth of thought and originality of this first book.
Let's see, what else can we do? So looks like there's just a couple of things over there, and that's it. And actually, that one's a magazine, which we're not going to bother with. Okay, maybe we are. Just want to know what the cover says. 3 laws of robotic parenting. Family life has never been easier. UN warns of World War III. Hey, it's what's going on right now. President Warren, a 33% approval rating. Okay, we gotta read it. Let's see, when CyberLife initially released their child range, the public was skeptical of purchasing a family purchasing a family. Now the collection is one of CyberLife's best sellers, but is this really a surprise? Customizable, removable LED, no hunger, no expensive childcare, no new clothes, and not to mention, no smelly diapers. The perfect child is only a click away. All its needs can be suspended at the touch of a button. It's Child's Play. It's the stress-free solution for career-oriented parents, those struggling to have their own children, or miss having a youngster at home. With unemployment at 37.3%, $7,500 for a child that avoids the dreaded teenage years and shelling out for college seems like a wise investment compared to $350,000 over 17 years. Plus, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. And you could probably hit it too and not get in trouble. But sociologist Mary Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at a time when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, calling these new androids a triumph of humanization design. I gotta look and see when this game was made, dude, because, my goodness, like, this is just insane. Ivan says niet. Russian president responds to Warren's warnings. CyberLife, world's first trillion-dollar company. I think Apple's a trillion-dollar company, or at least Chase Bank is. Global population reaches 10 billion. Ivan says niet. Let's see here. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claims to the territory, and Ivanov said he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to UN conventions. Like everybody else, the conflict shows no sign of abating. Alright. New Connor.
I understand the destruction of my predecessor may have been unpleasant for you, Lieutenant. I'll do everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Partners are positive. We'll go partners.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
That did not work. Now we'll talk about his desk.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
See, there was stuff I could have said, but I don't know why I didn't unlock it. There we go, we get to sit right across from each other. Music.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
Ooh, basketball.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Whoops. Let's see here.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Alright, we got 2 up and 1 down, and... well, let's see. Anti-androids.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, Is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Oh, well, kind of came out even on that one. Let's see here. We'll hit triangle.
Have you
go from
known
there.
Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
All right, to work.
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Let's see, disappearance victim, Gordon Lopez, reporting officer. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in in the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. Let's see. 9/14. So these are about a month apart. Case reference attack. Victim Charles Bell. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by an AV-500 model android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. Let's see here. Date of offense 10/22/38. Attack. Plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android, an AP-700. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Let's see here. 10/4/38. Disappearance. Victim Floyd Mills. The plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android model WR-400. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. I guess we could just scan all files. Destroyed. Attempted murder. Leo Manfred was found unconscious in the home of his father, Carl Manfred. Oh, no kidding. This is... The latter's witness statement attests to the altercation between his son and the house android. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number, and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. No kidding. Ooh, here we go. We got our girl, Kara. Homicide, victim Todd Williams. The victim's body was found by a friend who came by to say hello. He immediately called the emergency service at 842, who recorded death by gunshot wound. The murder weapon may have belonged to the victim. His android, an AX-400, was not found on the scene and is the main suspect. Are you going to mention the girl?
"243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Let's see here. Oh.
I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them. And
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
I'm just pissing this guy off all the time. Determined.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Take a look at these samples yet?
Man's starting to realize why freaking androids are going deviant. I wonder what the other outcome could have been. Explore the station. Yeah, see, I guess I probably should have explored a little bit more. Let's see here. Let's continue on and start the next one.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. You must be starving. You should take a bath, and then we'll go out and find you something to eat. What do you say? Okay. I'll run you a bath.
There's still that food from last night. Okay. I love how the freaking text is off the screen. Alright. We're probably going to call it here. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.